When I was 19 years old, my friends and I formed a band, and our early enthusiasm and an effort led to a gig at a local club. Now, we were really excited about this because we thought this was going to take us to the next level. But unfortunately, on the night of performance, we made a ton of mistakes, and it was actually a disaster. Well, afterwards, we talked about it, and we thought, we should be proud of this because we made an effort. And anyway, this must be the most difficult type of performance, when you know you're making mistakes, and the audience know you're making mistakes, and you just want to kind of disappear. Well, we were young then, and I think we were actually wrong, because there are more difficult performances. I study how we learn languages, and when we speak or perform a foreign language, we don't actually know if we're right or wrong. Our audience, the native speakers, they do know, and we rely on feedback from them. But there's a huge difficulty here. Whenever a foreigner says something to us in our native language and we really don't understand what they mean, we tend to smile and nod. We don't want to cause this unnecessary embarrassment to them. But from the language learner, they're getting this really bad feedback. So my study is based on the idea that successful language learners, when they perform, they observe carefully the facial expressions. Because whenever we smile and we're listening, our real emotions leak. A slight furrow of the brow or a glance to the left can give vital information to an attentive language learner. So this past summer, I gave feedback to the English sentences of 32 Brazilian students using facial expressions like these. The better learners, upon seeing the negative expressions, drastically reduced the complexity of the next sentence. But the weaker learners didn't do this. So a new question has emerged. Well, if we increase the emotional sensitivity of learners, can we increase their ability? Well, to do this, we're going to need some better technology. We're going to need a 3D animated avatar which can actually respond to the learners. So this is Mary, and we can say hello to Mary. There we are. So Mary, I am stand here, talk to audience. Oh, sorry. I am standing here talking to the audience. Phew, okay. So Mary offers, it's not just a greater range of expressions, but Mary can actually adapt the expressions to the needs and the sensitivity of each user. With machine learning in the back end, Mary can identify the common errors and then recommend lessons or exercises for each learner to do. The final result will be a personalized e-learning platform which gently guides the user to not just become better at the language, but to actually become a better language learner. And as a web application, it can be available globally and potentially at a very low cost. Thanks.